Leroy, can we get another weather update, please? Brought to us by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Have a leaky roof? Take action now. Get your free estimate. Call 954-968-8155.
Sure, it's a little cloudier than it was earlier. Winds are clouds are barely moving, but it's coming out of the east, almost northeast now. Actually, they're coming out of the west. Clouds are going all over the place.
Is that swirling winds?
No, because it's just weird. Like I saw one cloud going one way, another cloud going the other way. But it looks like they're coming out of the east. Very light, 5 miles an hour. It's 91 degrees. Nothing's moving. So expect a shower in the evening as normal. And stay hydrated, champ.
Oof, it is soupy out. The headlines, those are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVW.com. Thanks again to Christos Saltos for stopping by. Dolphins joint practices going on right now. Boots on the ground reports. This is a reporter named Josh Taylor. He covers the Commanders. And it says that this is a couple of his tweets that he has on the joint practice. He wrote around 11:10, the Commanders wide receivers are, in all caps, cooking the Dolphins in one-on-one drills. My God. All right. That's not awesome. He also says
one-on-one. Can I tell you, one-on-one drills are very unfair, but that's okay. Go ahead.
He wrote that the Commanders defense is getting pressure. Odafe Owe has like 4 sacks today. He's a beast out there right now. Apparently both Jackson and Paul have given up sacks. Does say Chop Robinson's having a good day though. And then there's somebody named Bleeding Burgundy and Gold who says, Caleb Douglas has impressed me every time the Dolphins have a positive play. He's the one making it.
I would say one-on-one drills favor the pass rusher, the wide receiver, in most instances. So to say somebody's cooking somebody on one-on-one, that's don't read into it too much. But it does hurt more. It does hurt more when you say the secondary is a point of emphasis this offseason and you hear they're getting cooked. But I'm saying is don't read into it too much. It's one-on-one drills.
The thing I'm actually worried about more is it sounds like the offensive line is getting their ass kicked. At least that's
is it in team drills or one-on-one pass rush?
I'm assuming. I'm reading tweets. I'm assuming this is in team drills by now.
But he was just talking about one-on-ones.
I know, but those were those. I said that was an old tweet, so
okay.
It was a one-on-one. Now there's team tweets too because they've been practicing for over an hour now. So I'm assuming they're in team.
So yeah, like the one-on-one stuff is tough. It's tougher on the guy who has to protect or guard or anything like that because you don't have the other aspects of the play to hinder anything. You see what I'm saying? Like if I have the greatest pass rusher in the world, but I'm out there doing one-on-one, that doesn't take into account the quarterback getting rid of the ball extra quick, right? So I would say if there's one thing that I would be more shocked with. And again, the one-on-one stuff, like, first of all, okay, I get it. Great. They're dominating one-on-ones. Beautiful. But I would say if it's team competition, I would like to know what is going on with the O-line.
I'm just seeing this from David Furones. He's now pointing out that the Dolphins already don't have Dante Trader, their starting safety, and Juju Brents. Chris Johnson also not seen working in team drills further. Okay, so they have nobody playing cornerback today.
Right.
I mean, who is it? It's Ethan Bonner? Like, is that all we have out there? Bonner, get out there!
Which might be one of the reasons why they're getting cooked.
That would make sense.
If you already have a struggling if you already have a struggling unit and now you're on the third and fourth and fifth guy.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Yikes. By the way, Brittany, just do yourself a favor.
What's up?
Don't look up Ruben Bain on Twitter.
Is he destroying folks?
Killing them.
You told me at the break, and I unfortunately went on Twitter, and I'm
Glutton for punishment.
not well.
He's killing the Jets today. Apparently, that's the word. That's the word. Boots on the ground in Tampa, or wherever the hell. I mean, I don't know if it's in Tampa or New York, but wherever the joint practice is. There actually was a. Oh my goodness, brutal. Caden Proctor, you better be Jonathan Ogden. I swear to God, it's not your fault. It's. I mean, you didn't get picked. You know, but you did. You didn't pick yourself. Somebody else picked you, but you better be Jonathan.
Say you better be Jonathan Ogden.
No pressure.
No pressure whatsoever.
No pressure.
You basically say he better be a Hall of Famer.
No, I need it. I don't think anybody understands. It needs to soften the blow. It's too.
No, I got it. I understand. I understand. I get it. Like the worst thing that you would ever want to see this year is the guy that the Dolphins draft struggle, and the local guy that you wanted ball out. Now, in fairness to both parties, it's easier to make that jump doing what Ruben Bain does than what Caden Proctor is doing. However, part of his issue coming in was being too big and being maybe a tad bit lazy. So if you see these things, knowing these things when he got drafted, I can understand the frustration.
Just for any people who got fantasy drafts coming up, and also if you have any Bucks fans who happen to be listening, just because I just happened to be on Bucks.
Oh no, you're just doing this for Brittany. I'm sorry.
What?
He's just doing it to mess with you.
No, this is an injury update. That has nothing to do with Ruben Bain.
Okay.
Emeka Egbuka, excuse me. He limped off, went to the ground, and is apparently limping really badly. So their star receiver is banged up.
For Tampa?
For Tampa, yeah.
All right. You know what I call that? Second week of camp, baby.
Then his next tweet, this guy Pewter reports, it just says, Bain with another dominant rush draws a holding penalty. I'm blocking him. I'm blocking that guy.
So you know, all right.
Get off my timeline.
This is so reminiscent of last season already.
Josh Taylor, who covers the Commanders.
Oh, who would you get over first? What do you get over first, Bain or Bob? You get over Bob quicker.
Got a whole career ahead for Ruben Bain.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Punishment. Like Bob got look. Whatever happens with Sergei Bobrovsky, 2 cups.
But wait, and whatever happens with Bob, you can still win the Stanley Cup this year.
Correct.
So exactly. There's a higher probability that the Panthers are still going to have success without him.
Without Bob, but not.
I really should just look away. Like
I don't know why you're torturing.
He's not going to look away.
Josh Taylor, Commanders reporter, just writes, "Things are getting chippy now." I don't know what that means. You got to get more details.
No, but this doesn't feel eerily reminiscent to last season
when they got dominated the first.
Yes, with the Bears, with the
right.
We all got excited to hear from the joint practices just to be told that we suck so bad. And then
can I tell you who's this is a bigger eye opener for? The coaches. Right? Because
I mean, yeah,
they had absolutely no idea, and they see their guys practicing hard and giving maximum effort and being physical with one another, and you have no idea how this is going to translate to facing somebody else. Now you know, right? Now you have an idea, and so now you go from there. So yeah, it's not. I can't here. I don't know what was written about our joint practices or whatever, but I can tell you, I never went through a joint practice where I thought, oh, we were dominating them or we were getting smoked. I never, it's practice.
You know why? And I'm going to tell you exactly why this has happened, though. It's because the damn coaches don't respect the preseason anymore. They don't care about the games. All they've built up these practices.
Correct.
It's
So
their fault.
everybody's trying to go at them
Right.
like games.
If they would just treat the preseason like the preseason and it's all a practice and they would give some reps, we wouldn't care so much about it because
Right.
they've drilled into everybody's head, hey, the games don't matter. They're a waste of time.
So
Nobody
they
plays.
damage to themselves with this nonsense.
Right.
So now we're looking at the first Wednesday practice against the Washington Redskins as preseason game 1.
Yep, pretty much.
Right. Like I get it. You know what? I understand that because I'm like all I try to do is and I try and you know me about this, Toby. I'm never gonna say it was better when we played. I'm never gonna say, oh, this guy would have done. I'm just saying football is different. And I think great players would have played in any era. They would have evolved. They would have done it. That's what makes them Hall of Famers, that they can transcend any era. But and I tell you the differences or whatever in how we did things. And like I said, we would have practices against other teams, and we would just like, yeah, glad to practice against somebody else and get a different feel. But we didn't read into it like this. Like we didn't spend, all this time, because here's the thing you need to understand. They are running basic cover 2, and we're running basic routes. There's no slide protection to if, Reuben Bain was killing the right tackle, we would slide the protection over. There's no adjustments. You just lining up. The two coaches talk and say, hey, when you run this play right here, we're going to do cover 2. Or we're going to do cover 3. Like, hey, can you throw some man in there? Yeah, I'll throw some man in on this play. When you run this play, I want to see, we want to see some adjustments. Right. And that's the practices are negotiated as far as what you're going to see. It has no indication of what defense this team's going to play during the year or what plays they're going to run. Everything is very basic. Right. And so, like, you're more looking at your guys competing, your guys fighting like hell, your guys seeing them one-on-one, how they respond to one-on-ones and stuff like that. But it's not a real indication of anything other than your guys competing against other guys. And when it's all said and done, that's where the coach is going to go. You're not even competing here. You got to fight like hell here. Like, not about the schematics of what's going on.
Is this a good team that we're worried about? Because this team was a win away from the Super Bowl 2 years ago. They won 5 last year because Daniels got hurt all the time. They just lost their best offensive lineman with a tricep injury. So, like, what kind of a measuring stick?
Right, exactly. Like, you don't. It's hard to assess it other than it's competition against somebody wearing a different uniform.
Right.
And so what you concentrate on, and here's what, so when we did one-on-one pass pro, like, we mostly got bull rushed because the pass rusher ain't got to worry about nothing but the quarterback, and he don't have to worry about. So I remember my rookie year, we practiced against the Giants, and I was doing one-on-one with LT.
Jeez.
Because he was a linebacker. So we had linebacker. And then finally they sent him by the offensive lineman.
Were you golfing with him yet?
Huh?
Were you golfing with him yet? Okay.
Oh, no, it's worse. Dude, if you're friends with somebody, it's worse. It's not better.
I just got a throwback name. You remember this name, Brittany? Lawrence Cager?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Lawrence Cager, former Hurricanes receiver. All it says is Lawrence Cager has made some big catches today. That's from Josh Taylor.
He's with the Commanders?
He is with the Commanders. He's just bounced around the NFL. He's probably trying to make a roster.
Yeah, I remember he was with the Jets for a while.
He was with the Jets. He was a Cane for 3 seasons.
And then he went to Georgia, right?
Yep. I was just like, the Lawrence Cager?
The Lawrence, that's a throwback name. That's from when I was in high school.
That's crazy.
That was like Brad Kaya era.
Dade South said perfectly. Who cares? He transferred to Georgia.
Nobody see. That's the funny thing with him is he's like he keeps telling me to move on because that's just what he
never moves on.
That's your method of therapy, Dade South. Is when he's a Georgia Bulldog, F him. I'm moving on. That's not me. That's not my therapy process. I need to I need to have a little petty on me. That's how I roll. So we'll take a break. We'll keep getting you some more updates from the preseason game number 1.
Let's make ourselves miserable because that's what it sounds like.
Take a break. Back after this.